street, and this young guy, maybe he was, I don't know, 14, 15. We was in a cabin. And he began to tell me, he says, you know, my mom and dad, they don't serve the Lord. He says, it's a little crazy because on New Year's Eve, this was, I guess, the 3rd week of January, so New Year's Eve had only been a couple of weeks away. He says, yo, man, my parents, man, they get so ripped. My mom gets drunk out of her mind. She's dancing on the table and wilding out. My dad's, I get so angry. I can't believe they would allow them. I can't believe they would put me through this. I can't believe they'd let me see that. I talk to young people, and they can't trust anybody because their mom and dad got a divorce, and because mom wasn't around, because dad wasn't around, because they left them, they deal with the sense or the feeling of abandonment, and so the idea of trusting somebody, they can't get past it. I've sat with young girls in an office with my wife, and we've sat there and talked to her, and she says, what he did to me wasn't right. The abuse, the issues, the taking advantage of, the sexual misconduct, the things that were done in my life, they weren't right. And they hold on to them, and they say, I know that God forgave me. I know it wasn't my fault, but I can't get past it. I still feel broken inside. I still can remember the images in my head. I still can go back and think about it and think about that moment and not move past that point. You know, forgiveness isn't saying that it wasn't their fault. And forgiveness isn't saying they didn't mean it. Because sometimes the hurts in life and the pain that we go through, unfortunately that person did mean it. And forgiveness is not just pacifying them by saying they just didn't know what they were doing. Forgiveness is understanding that even though I have a right to hold it against them, I choose no longer to hold it against them.